I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot believe I'm about to play this fucking game. You know, I haven't made an intro to my videos in a while, but I feel like this one deserves it. What is up, guys? Dimeo's back with a brand new video, and in today's video, we're gonna be playing Ratchet Clank, the OG Ratchet Clank game. None of that new shit, not that horrible remake. The remake that I actually have right here, that my friend from work borrowed me, and I have played it for a total of half an hour and couldn't fucking stand it. This game right here can just go away for now, because instead we're going to be hopping into the original Ratchet & Clank game. Now, as you can see, I have a save file already. I have only finished the first planet of the game. The reason for that is because, in case you guys don't know, I'm actually running this on an emulator on my PC right now, and I thought I just had to make a video on this. One of the biggest things I was looking forward to when getting a new PC is running emulators, and the one game that I wanted to play was Ratchet & Clank. In fact, I actually want to play all three of them. I want to play Ratchet & Clank 1, Ratchet & Clank 2, and Ratchet & Clank 3, all on my PC. And the reason I have this save file right here is because, in case you guys don't know how emulators work, you have to tinker around with a few settings and really mess with things until you can get the right settings for your computer to match graphics with frame rate and make sure you don't get any texture issues as well. That was probably the biggest issue I had with this game, is that textures were really messed up, but I fixed that. I ended up fixing it about half an hour ago. So let's hop into it, into some Ratchet & Clank. I don't know how many of you guys have actually played this game, but this is my childhood. This was my first ever favorite game as a kid, and this game just took my heart, and it still has it to this day. As you guys can see, I'm having no texture issues whatsoever and no frame issues as well, and this is so amazing. When I first launched this up and it was actually working properly, I just felt like a kid again. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to feel like me when it comes to the Ratchet & Clank series. I don't know how many of you guys actually got to experience this game as a kid, but I used to play this game when I was like 3 or 4 years old. This game is so amazing. I have so many amazing memories playing this game, and until Black Ops 4 comes out, I'm probably not going to be playing any other game. If you guys have any experience playing the Ratchet & Clank games, please leave them in the comments below. I'd like to see how many of you guys are going on this crazy nostalgia trip with me. Some of you guys might be looking at this footage and thinking, how come the game looks better than the original? Because if you're playing it on a normal PS2, the resolution isn't as high, and that's what I ended up changing. I actually ended up changing the resolution of the game, because when you're running emulators, you can mess with a bunch of different settings, and you can actually increase the resolution of the game. So I'm running the game at 1080p, which makes it look very sharp. The textures, of course, are nothing in compared to today's standards, but they still look pretty nice to me. I kind of like this hunker junk kind of feel to it. I really like the textures. I think they look very nice, and for the time, they were extremely impressive as well. I'm actually so happy that I have my hands on this game now that I'm sort of refusing to play any other game at the moment. So much so that I actually think I'm going to be streaming this game tonight. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be interested in watching me play this old-ass Ratchet & Clank game, but I don't really give a shit. I just want to have fun with it. So tonight on stream, I'm actually going to be streaming Ratchet & Clank, just because I'm sure some of you guys can relate. This game is fucking incredible, and they really don't make games like this these days. I don't want to sound like an old person, like I was born in the wrong generation, but seriously, I can't think of any game that has really captured me as much as Ratchet & Clank as a kid. The only game that I can think that comes close to this game is Infamous, because I used to obsess over the original Infamous games back on PS3 when I was a kid. But I'm talking about when I was a youngin', back when I was in primary school or elementary school for Americans. When I was like less than 10 years old, this game was like the only game I played. I was obsessed with it. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to me, but when you were a kid, you just had specific games that hold so many incredible memories. For me, it just so happens to be Ratchet & Clank, but for some other people, it could be Spyro or Crash Bandicoot, like all those really classic games. By the way, this game was created by the same people who made Spyro. Another game that comes to mind, which is a huge classic and I actually used to play as a kid, is Jak and Daxter. And here we go. This is where Ratchet first ever meets Clank, dude. This is, oh my god, the fucking memories, dude. I feel like I'm about to cry. Some of you guys might think I'm nerding out because I'm just freaking out over this game so much, but you guys really have to experience something like this. You have to sit down and play a game from your childhood, and it just gives you the greatest feeling ever. I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced nostalgia before, where you just play an old video game, or you listen to an old song, or you watch an old film that you watched when you were a kid. Like, it is one of the most beautiful emotions to experience. And right now I'm just saturated with so so much nostalgia playing this game, and honestly, I don't even want to edit this video or upload it. I just want to play this game all fucking day. But I need to get this video out for you guys, so when I finish uploading this video, I'm probably going to be playing this game a little bit more, but then I'm going to start streaming later on. I might actually boot up a new save of the game and just start it from scratch and end up playing that on stream for you guys, so that you guys can kind of be there from the beginning and see the start of the game towards the end. I don't know if I'm going to get through the entire game. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll just have to see.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is B54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
The origin story, baby. Let's fucking go. I just looked it up on Google, and this game was released in 2002. Over a fucking decade. We're 4 years away from this game being 2 decades old, and it is still a gem. With this emulator, there's so many different games I want to play. I want to play all the Ratchet and Clank games. I want to play Spyro, because surprisingly, Spyro wasn't a game that I actually managed to experience when I was a kid. I didn't own the game, so I want to go back and really see what Spyro had to offer, because I really missed out on that. I know a lot of you guys are going to think that that's fucking crazy. How could I have never played Spyro? I know it is an amazing game. I've heard so many great things about the original Spyro games, but I just didn't play them as a kid. I'm also looking forward to playing Jak and Daxter, Urban Ray, if you guys ever played that game. Maybe the original Shadow the Hedgehog game, dude. Oh my god, I'm actually going to start crying in the middle of this video. Forgive me for freaking out, but this is just such a beautiful moment for me. I'm really sure you guys can understand. Anyway, I mentioned earlier that I'm going to be streaming this game, and I really quickly want to give you guys a little bit of an update of where the hell I've been with streaming. I've been away from YouTube and streaming for a good few days now, and I'm really sorry about that. There's just a few things going on in my personal life right now. It's not that anything's going bad, it's just I've been really busy with a lot of shit. I had a load of hours of work over the last week, and also I had a few family things to attend to, but I should be back for the time being. I'm so sorry that I went so many days without uploading and so many days without streaming. Everything should smoothen itself out in the next week or so. I just wanted to give you guys an explanation, not just leave you guys wondering where the hell I've been. Some equipment for my setup is actually supposed to be arriving in the next few days. I have one of them that actually arrived a few days ago, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is. Now, a few days ago in the post, I ended up getting this thing right here. I don't know how far away from the camera I have to be for you guys to see it. Alright, so it's in frame right now, and it looks pretty big already as it is, but actually it gets even bigger than this, fellas. Recently on Amazon, I ended up ordering some lighting, but one thing that I needed to make sure I got with my lighting was a stand, and Jesus fucking Christ. One thing I recently ordered on Amazon was some lighting, because I understand that currently in my videos and my streams, I don't really have the greatest lighting, but with lighting, I also had to get a stand, and that is exactly what this is. This is a big-ass stand that stretches out to like I just almost broke my window. It stretches out to like 2 meters, dude. It is crazy. I'm touching my ceiling right now with this thing, dude. I'm actually gonna break my house with this thing. I'm currently placing it on the ground. You can stretch it out to like a super crazy length. It literally goes up to my entire ceiling. Holy shit. So yeah, basically this thing is gonna go behind the camera where you guys are seeing me from right now, and it's gonna have a light mounted up on the top here, and it's gonna make the lighting in my videos and my streams look way better than it already does. This won't only help with gaming videos and streaming, but if I'm ever recording, say, another unboxing video of something that I ordered, or maybe I'm doing like a collaboration with someone, like another makeup video, for example, I will actually have some decent lighting, which is very important. My full lighting equipment should arrive on Monday, according to Amazon, so I'm really looking forward to that. I just really want to increase the quality of my videos as much as possible, because I understand that the quality I have right now, it's okay, but it can definitely improve. And that's something that I'm really willing to invest in. When it comes to my YouTube setup and my streaming setup, that is something that I'm willing to spend a lot of money on, because I just love this shit. This is such a huge passion for me, and if I can improve it as much as possible, I'm going to do that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be posting my stream schedule for this upcoming week on my Twitter, on my Instagram, and on my Facebook, so keep an eye out for that. Just as we're about to wrap this video up, we end up finding a gold bolt, which is fucking dope. Oh my god, I completely forgot about these things. I want you guys to let me know in the comments, what experience do you guys have with Ratchet and Clank, or what other games did you play as a kid? What experience do you have with emulators? Do you guys use emulators? Let me know. If there's any old ass games that you guys want me to play off stream just for me to try them out and see what I think. Definitely let me know in the comments as well. I'm just on this crazy nostalgia trip right now. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date with my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. If you guys want to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, they'll be on screen or in the description, so make sure you follow me on those. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.